Hello, everyone, and welcome to Edge Pro. My name is Patty Warren, and I'm going to be the host for today's video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Clinic Overview Contact Lens Dashboard. This is where you can find all the key metrics for your contact lenses. We're going to discuss some of the boxes that are in here, what the different metrics mean. We're going to start first of all right here with our year supply. So we can see out of all of the contact lenses that you sell, 22% of the time you sell a year supply of contact lenses. It's going to compare it to the same time period last year. We were at 33.9 last year. So we've got about 11.8% decrease in our overall year supplies of contact lenses. But to really understand, we need to know, how does Edge Pro track this particular metric? How does it track a year supply of contact lenses? So I always say in Edge Pro, Edge's brain, it knows all the different modalities of contact lenses that are out there. And based off that modality, it knows how many boxes it takes to make a year's supply. So an example would be, if we have a 90 pack of daily wear lenses, based off 90 pack and daily wear lenses, Edge's brain automatically knows that it takes 8 boxes to make a year's supply. So when you have 8 boxes on your patient's receipt, it kind of goes, check, I found one. So it found 23 times that you had the right modalities with the right box counts, everything worked out for you to have a year's supply. All it's going to simply do is divide it by your contact lens exams or your contact lens fittings. So 23 divided by 104 is where this 22% is coming from. So the math is kind of right here on the page for you. That also kind of explains the number of year supplies and the contact lens exams. The next KPI that we have here is our daily wear percentage contact lenses. Out of all the contact lenses that you sell, 78.7% of the time you're selling daily wear disposable contact lenses. So now when we think about opportunities in our contact lens box, in our contact lens business, instead of just saying, sell more boxes, we can actually say, hey, we could sell more year supplies to our daily wear disposable patients. We do have a little room for growth right here. I mean, we've got a good number here at 78%, but it's not 100%. So you do have some room to sell more daily wear disposable contact lenses too. So now you have 2 kind of metrics that you can use to be able to increase your overall contact lens business. Now we have a few more boxes right down here on the bottom that we're going to talk about. This one's pretty easy. Number of boxes sold. We can see that we sold 699 boxes last year. We've got 595 this year. So we're down by about 104 boxes. This is just where we're just simply, counting all the boxes that were out there. Now, number of months sold. The best way for me to kind of explain this metric is to kind of bring it down to a smaller level. And I've got a great example right here in the Need Help button. If I come into Need Help, under our glossary of terms for our contact lens overview, these are just some of the key questions that we get asked occasionally, and we keep them right here in the Need Help section. If I go in number of months sold, so I can see that Jim ordered 3 30-day supplies of contact lenses. I'm just going to kind of highlight all of this. So each box contained 30 lenses, which equaled 1 month's worth of contact lenses. Since 3 boxes were purchased, this equates to 3 months worth of contact lenses. So when we kind of bring it down to that smaller level like that, it kind of tends to make a little bit more sense. Basically, if Jim would have bought 595 boxes of contact lenses from you, he would not need contacts for 1,936 months. So really the purpose in this number of months sold is for us just to see if you have any changes in your modalities. Now, what do I mean by that? I like to go back to my Need Help here, and I want to go to my boxes sold. So we're going to, anytime we have kind of downward trends or even upward trends, there's times that we can sell more boxes of contact lenses, but if we change modalities, it's going to give us a drop in our number of months sold. So really that's kind of the purpose in this metric, is to see, where we can kind of dive a little deeper in your contact lens business. But I like to use this one example just kind of right here to explain what we use this metric for. So we can see in 2020, Jim purchased an annual supply of contact lenses, monthly disposables. There's 6 lenses in each box, totaling 4 boxes. In 2021, he purchased an annual supply of daily wear disposables. So he swapped from monthly to daily, and there are 90 lenses in each pack, totaling 8 boxes. So he had 4 boxes last year, 8 boxes this year, but the number of months stay the same. It's still 12 months worth of contact lenses. So this will kind of give you an idea of how the box counts could go up because he swapped to daily wear, but yet the number of months will stay the same. So really, that's the purpose in this metric right here. It's really just an indicator to see if we've had some changes in our box counts, it would be why. And it's basically, we can tell if our number of months have changed. A few other things that we have on this page, I'm going to come back up here to the top. We can show you your top manufacturers, your top brands, and your top styles. So I can see that 50.7% of the time you're selling J&J contact lenses. The one-day AccuView Moist is your most popular, and the 90 pack of that one-day AccuView Moist is bringing it down to that kind of style for you. So at a quick glance, you can see your top manufacturers, top brands, top styles. I do like to tell people that we track, I kind of call them the big 4. Okay, we're going to track J&J, Alcon, Cooper, and Bausch & Lomb. If you sell any other contact lenses that are not one of these 4 manufacturers, it's going to fall into our other category right here in Edge Pro. Now, the other category, this is usually where it just ends up being your specialty contact lens fits. It's going to be, in most cases, your RGPs, your scleras, ortho-K lenses, different types of specialty lens fits are usually what's going to fall right here as other. But the way that we mark them as other is simply, if it's not one of the top 4 right here, we're going to mark it as other for you. So we can see that about 11% of the time you're selling specialty contact lenses. Now, you can see all of the contact lenses that you sold to just by simply coming up here to the Advanced Reporting Practice Breakout page. I opened it right up here in a new tab. And when we come here, it's going to default to frames, lenses, contacts. This is going to be all the details of the contact lenses that you sold. Now, we'll have another video that'll go a little deeper right here into your practice breakout, but I did want to show you how you can see all the different brands, kind of listed out, all the different styles and that sort of thing that you've got in your contact lenses just by going to the practice breakout. We have one other button that I want to show you right over here, and this is our By Doctor button. This is where we're looking at all of the metrics from that previous page, only we divide it down to the doctor level. When you think about it, contact lenses are all about our rebates. It's all about our pricing that we can get. The better pricing we can get, the more profitable we can be. So sometimes we want to make sure our doctors are all on the same page, especially if you have multiple doctors in the office. So let's kind of take a look. We've got Dr. Schneider, Dr. William, and Dr. Glover. It's kind of our primary doctors. When we look at the contact lens exams that they've done, I can see that Dr. Schneider is at 75% daily wear disposables. I can see that Dr. Williams is 89%, and I can see that Dr. Nolan is 74%. So they're pretty close. I'm going to admit Dr. William is kind of, if you were thinking of a competition, he was kind of beating the other ones there, but they really are pretty close to being on the same page. If you would have had one doctor at 30%, another doctor at 50%, and another doctor at 80%, we're kind of all over the board there. If you could have the three of them sit down and have a conversation and just choose the types of contact lenses they want from each category, just kind of gets everybody on the same page. We're ordering the same brands, the same styles, the same modalities based off of the, sphere, toric, and multifocal, or really even daily wear 2-week lenses or monthly lenses. You just want to get everybody on the same page. And this is one way that you can check for that in Edge Pro. Now, you can see how many, just like before, we can see what they are with your supplies, our number of contact lenses, our contact lens exams, daily wear percentage. I've got our box counts that were sold, and we can see those number of months. Only difference is we kind of have the overall office right here on the main stats page. By doctor, it's just going to kind of drill it down to that doctor level for you. Hope this was helpful, and have a great day.